This song sounds as if this is the last game, and this is not the last game. Like, we probably have 3 or 4 games more. Like, we probably have 3 or 4 games left, including this one. So, a little bit long of a runtime. No, we probably have 2 or 3 games after this, Ryan. Maybe someone just goes like you know what someone could do. You know what someone could do? Someone could play Panda and Guard. Go for Zeus 2 with wheel super early. You go Zeus 2 and then you wheel Zeus into Panda. You get more Zeus drops and that way you kill the entire lobby in like 15 rounds. Yes, Peter. I will call you up. Hello, Mr. Peter.
Hello, hello.
Are you excited?
I'm excited, of course. You know, always another thrilling weekend auto chess event.
Yeah.
As the admin.
They've been very, very, very good so far. And thank you so much for your adminning. It is, yeah, it's crazy that everything has been running.
Yeah, it was round 1 is always like super stressful just because there's so many people.
Yeah.
But then once things get started, it smooths out. So yeah, grateful for everybody just being a little bit patient and rolling with the punches. But I think everybody who wanted to play and that was on time got to play at least one game. So that's good.
I agree. And thank you so much for that. I think adminning has been one of the things that have definitely been like a problem that have kept me from just easily doing more events, because I think it is quite complicated, specifically for auto chess. Like,
yeah, it's not, you know, I do like other, like a lot of like FGC stuff, but there it's just 1v1. You know, it's so much easier.
Also, when people don't show up, it also becomes a little bit more difficult.
Another great thing about the 1v1 format, you know, somebody just wins when somebody doesn't show up.
Exactly.
All right, anyways, let's talk about the chess, man. I mean, I've been catching a little bit on the streams. Who do you think is like the best player? And if you had to put your entire life savings on the line, who are you picking?
It would be El Clasico for sure.
All right. Yeah,
but
he is the answers is Queen 34 though.
The thing is, Clasico. So you see this badge he has, right? It's the badge from season 11. So season 11, he was top 20. We are out right now in season 30. Is it season 38 we're in?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
30 something.
30 something. So that would have been 34 months ago that he was top 20. And that might mean that, like, maybe other players are like slightly more in tune with the current patch, but getting a badge at this point, still playing the game, means you really have very deep knowledge of the game.
Yeah, for sure. You got a badge yet?
I don't have a badge. Maybe one day.
Road to the badge, man. That's a stream title right there.
Yeah. I want to at some point, but the issue is that you need to play so much to go top 20, and I'm not sure I can do it in a manner that it is healthy for me. But maybe one day I will push through. I also just have several things that I just hate playing, and I just refuse to play it even when I should be playing it.
That's true. You're a hipster at heart, huh?
I am very much a hipster at heart. Like, I have principles for no exact reason, and then I stick to those. So if we look at the game right now, Butcher's playing three mages with the Slug 2, and he has Bottle. I don't like Bottle as an early item. I think it's quite good in the mid game, but early I feel like it often comes up short, like the mana. It still has value, but it's not that strong. Envy has Telescope.
Maybe he randomed it.
Yeah, sorry?
Maybe he randomed it, you know.
probably, I would say, randomed it. I have seen some Chinese players actually pick it somewhat often when they get Tinker early. But in my opinion, I just don't find it that strong. But of course, that doesn't mean that I'm correct. Anyway, with Telescope, Hunters are doing really, really well right now. So maybe we will see and we go to a Hunter board. I think it's a pretty good choice. Maybe a little bit annoying against Arc Warden slash the Shrek in the late game. Which it's very easy for people to either go Centaurs or go for like big boards. But Hunters can be very strong.
Yeah, Hunters are kind of bad against the mass units, right? Unless maybe...
Yeah.
Unless 9 Hunters, maybe.
9 Hunters are very good, but then again, someone can just go 4 Centaur, and then you're in trouble as well.
Yeah.
I think...
That ain't the build.
Sorry?
But Butcher's going for the Lina. He's going the Lina Skywrath Ogre. He's going for the Laguna strat.
He is, but I do think going Harpies often ends up not being worth it unless you get... Like, you kind of need to get Vengeful or get Harpy with Wheel. So I would imagine this is more like a late game, like an early game thing.
I feel like this build is just not even that good early game, though. Is it?
No.
Is Skywrath that good?
Skywrath is actually crazy. If you look at Skywrath, right?
Yeah.
Every second, anyone that casts a spell, they trigger a 250 damage Arcane Bolt, which gets amplified by mages, right? And for example, multicast by Ogre. Multicast by Ogre. That triggers an Arcane Bolt. So the moment the game starts, actually, or the fight starts, Ogre will free cast multicast, and then Skywrath will do 250 damage. Skywrath is actually maybe one of the strongest one cost, but not on his own. Like, he needs units around him.
Sure. Of course. Slark is not... the Slark Skywrath synergy is not quite there.
That's not what you're going for. With that being said, Slark is quite good because he doesn't steal the multicast from the Lina. That's probably part of the idea.
That makes sense.
Classico has Tinker 2. I know you also love this unit. Kaya, Bassi, very strong. Also Skywrath 2. So very, very strong board from Classico actually here.
He's got a Kez as well. Right, so he's got the Harpy synergy early.
Yep. And he
no
actually
cap on anyone though, right?
Takes a streak from Butcher as well. So already very, very good position. Sano guy. Shako. So Shako would often mean shamans. Theoretically, it could also mean like Akir or priest, but often it's shamans people go with this. Wang has Kaya as well. Not sure what that's going to be. Could be demons, could just be a random. Answers got bottle as well. Whoa. Everyone has like spellcasting items, and it's not like there's a Chikiro in the game.
I feel like Kaya is not like the worst like tier 2 item to take if you don't have like one of the really good ones. So you're just like... Yeah, I'm just more confident that item's going to be useful like mid-game.
There are definitely worse items. The thing I think is the issue with Kaya is that it works for very specific boards. Like, there's a lot of boards where Kaya just doesn't do anything. And of course you can say the same for a lot of the other tier 2s. But I do feel like you can end up like pigeonholing yourself into going for something specific that might not necessarily be the strong thing in the lobby. Like, of course, Kaya and then you go Meepo SF, or Kaya and you go Demons, or Kaya and you go like some kind of mage board into late game can be very good, but do you have the opportunity to do that? We see...
I'm just looking around. I think Shyrus and Answers are on the right side. I feel like they're like not in good spots at all.
Yeah.
They're like priesting and they don't really like... I'm like trying to figure out like what they're going for. You know, they kind of just have like random goblins.
Yeah. I think Shyrus does have the advantage of having Mango here. Mango obviously is just crazy strong relic. Answers...
Yeah, what Answers get?
Drawing here. So draw means that he's definitely not going Mango, so maybe it's Rapture. But an issue with going Rapture is, this is also the issue Timer has. If you go... No Timer. Timer has 5 tangos, actually. Timer's in an amazing position. But if you go Rapture...
Answers wasn't priesting early, right? So...
Yeah. if you go Rapture or Mango in a lobby where you lose a lot of HP early, you might just suffer and just die early as well.
Yep, it's hard to.
You could get 6
hard to bring
tangos
it
that heal
back.
you 15. Yep.
All right,
I'm
we
going
got
for.
some
Sorry?
troll knights. You know, classic build. Over here by Wang, he's got the. I guess he's kind of slow rolling the trolls. You know, he's not re-rolling, right? Because he's got certainty, so he's just gonna.
Yeah.
Kind of like stay above 40 and just try to not take too much damage.
Yeah.
while
You
leveling.
also, when you do reroll, you also don't want to roll before 15 because on 15 you get the greedy talent. So
True.
any gold you would roll here would technically, like any unit you actually get would actually be a 1 gold loss.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And answers with the Rapture. So 82 health is not bad for Rapture. Like that's fine. But
Butcher
you
got the.
still need to be worried. And yeah, and Butcher got box.
He's got the box.
The thing about
What do you do when
box
you get
is,
the box with 10?
well, the thing about box is that
Oh, he could get a Harpy, right?
yes,
Or could he get Venge?
he's only going to be looking for Venge.
Oh, okay.
But there
The
are a
ultimate
lot of
gamble.
2 costs. Like in the game, 2 cost is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. So it's a 1 out of 23 that you get.
He just missed orcs. That's -3 of those.
Yes, but
He's a gambling man. You know, he's going for the big dub. You know, he wants the 8 points.
also
Risk it.
I've actually wondered about this. So when you use box now, you can't get the unit you've already, like if you have boxed the unit, you can't get it. Like you can't get it in another box, right? I think. Packed piece will not transform into pieces you packed into before. So I actually think you want to box not 5 pieces at once, because you could in theory get 5 of the same wrong unit here. You actually want to box 1 unit every round so that you keep banning units from the box, if that makes sense.
He's got 3 boxes left. I'm excited to see if he gets the Venge or not.
If it's
I have to check out his stream and see him audibly moan when he doesn't.
And Classico win streaking, too happy.
Is he still going Lena Harpies?
I mean, right now he has Centaur.
Oh,
and I've been playing some Centaur Harpy. He might have been watching some Ollie streams. Oh, he got Venge!
Earlier. He did?
He got Venge!
Oh, go. That's huge.
Easy.
And he got an abandoned. No, he doesn't want that. So he's just using the rest of these boxes and what? Like, hopes he, like...
Probably to get Lena.
Oh, sure. I thought he had a second Lena. Did he sell it?
He did have a second Lena. That's actually a good question.
He must have really wanted that gold.
Yeah, maybe he's going for a different Harpy thing. Overall,
like
I think...
What are the other Harpy builds?
I mean, you've seen me play crazy Harpy builds. What do you mean? Centaur Harpies, Yes Harpies, Witch Doctor Harpies, Sniper Harpies.
The sniper one would actually... That sounds legit.
It's not bad. It's not bad. Maybe it is bad, but it's
Centaur
definitely...
Harpy does not sound amazing.
Centaur Harpy is crazy. It's probably the best one. You must not have experienced how crazy Double Edge is. There was one patch, Peter, where...
Does it actually work?
Yes, it works on Double Edge. And Double Edge deals...
randomly Double Edge units that aren't even close to you, or...?
Yes.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
You can also use Spell Prism on the Double Edge.
Interesting. I did not know that. Okay. I figured that was one of those like weird target spells that doesn't get amped by stuff like that.
It is. So the old Warrior Guards used to be 100% built around Centaur. Like the only important unit in the old Warrior Guards was Centaur. And you just threw all of your damage items on Centaur and he would deal 1 million damage.
Yeah, that was my glory days. That was season 11.
Yeah. It was back in the day. But we will see.
That's where I had the best emote, the boo emoji from season 11.
So Classico is leveling. Classico also a very flexible player, so seems like he's just gonna go late.
Yeah, just get some less tracks, maybe a couple arc wardens. Yeah, just a nice late game strat. What relic did he get again? No relic.
He is not.
He's holding.
Yeah, he's also not picked his relic, right? So he's holding it for some reason.
Maybe you go certainty or something.
Certainty is good. Certainty is good. I think when you hold, like what I would assume is certainty, rapture, or wheel. It would be like one of those three you would hold.
Oh, wheel. Yeah, he hopes it's wheel.
Wheel could be really good as well.
I feel like holding wheel sometimes is bad because I think it's like oftentimes way better to like use your relics to like push your strength.
Yep.
And he took mango. He was waiting to lose.
He took mango, so that's also very good. I think the thing is, I mean, it's always a question. Do you lose the tempo from not having a relic, but then you extend your streak, right? Is that worth it? Commonly, the Chinese players, they always abandon the streak. Like, they always abandon their streak for rapture or mango.
Or rapture. Yeah.
They like, in their eyes, sorry, maybe except Mo Xiaomo, who is the one who's currently ranked number 1 on the ladder. He actually holds it quite often.
What a Chad.
But it is like, it's like you can do either.
Oh, Classico level to 8. He's rolling with the Sendistic. He's going for the level 9 rolls.
Yeah, he's also just
he just wants to win, right? And he's got mangoes. He's going to start pumping mangoes into level 9, so he's going to get that economy back really quick.
Exactly. Like losing this round could be really hard because then you need to win next round. So I like this just because you don't want to lose this round. He didn't need to level, but you don't know whether or not you need to level.
And he didn't, so he's in a great spot.
Good gold now.
20 gold, so he only loses 2 gold. No big deal.
And he'll go to 30 here, right? So he actually won't really be losing anything.
Troll guy is swapping over to maybe some Meepo SF. The mid-game transition. He banned Drain Eye.
Interesting.
Yeah, he's gonna go
okay.
Meepo Ricky SF. Is anyone else going demons or anything?
This is very good with his items. This was what we were saying earlier, right? Like, his items are very good for this. Kaya, Bottle, Null. Like, this is the sort of build you want to play. He also... No, this was Sano who played Meepo SF earlier.
Yeah, it's a pretty good swap, right? And he's able to like use the trolls to basically like not lose very much HP, and like he's got a win streak and got some good stuff going for him if he can like make this swap pretty seamlessly. He only has like a couple level 2 units, I think. Like he's got Bat Rider and Bat Rider's the only like non-level 1 unit that's upgraded where you like lose some gold.
I've also been playing just a lot of trolls lately. I've actually been playing a lot of 6 trolls in the late game as well. And the synergy just...
easy mode.
Yeah, the synergy just goes really, really, really hard. And you can play like... I think the cool thing about trolls is it almost... Like, of course you don't want to play coddle trolls, which is what he's doing now. But like, 4 trolls boost so many fucking random units. Like, you have a random Doom, he goes crazy hard.
That's so greedy to just be going for 3 humans right now. And you're like win streaking.
He has a Kirioscuro, so that's why he's doing it.
Oh, that makes sense. Okay, that makes total sense. Okay. Yeah, I was about to say like trolls. I feel like trolls are just good every game. Like every unit benefits from attack speed, right? Basically, it's like mana regen.
Exactly.
And then as long as there's not like Jakiro in the pool, right? Like trolls can just get blown up by dragons. But if there's no Jakiro showing, like maybe you get 2 to 4 to 6 trolls is going to be good all game.
Yep, for sure. So Timer playing heavy on eco, 10 tangos, good
and
items.
He's going for Hunter reroll. How do you feel about that?
I mean, it's been showing up. I haven't been trusting it as much as I should, but other people seem to have a lot of success with it. I do think
Sniper meant to be the carry with this.
Actually, people in China put items on Wind Ranger over the sniper.
Why is that? Does it have like better attack speed or something? Or
I think it is the attack speed if I'm looking. Yeah, because Wind Ranger is 1 second and sniper's 1.3. So I guess unless you have telescope, but even then, like Wind Ranger is probably just as stronger. Also, I think you have to think of is Assassinate is a very good spell. Assassinate is very good, but you're also not attacking while you use Assassinate. Meanwhile, Wind Ranger will, like Shackle Shot is basically an insta-cast, right?
yeah.
So in China, they are mainly playing items on the Wind Ranger right now.
All right.
Also,
Good
does
to
he
know.
have
That
more
makes
HP?
sense.
Also has way more HP, actually. 200 more HP. So for Wind Ranger 3, that's 400 more HP. That's a fairly significant amount.
So he's rolling
So
big right here.
Arc
Needs a
Warden
beast.
on timer's board.
Oh, he's got Wisp. Oh wait, he used his Wisp for Deuce 3 instead of Beast, or for Deuce 2 instead of Beast 3.
Beast Shadow Fiend.
Where are you looking? What are you looking at?
On the Huang board. What is
Transition.
Classico doing? Oh, Classico wants to lose here for Mango.
Yeah, I feel like he doesn't. I'm a little uncertain about Classico. I mean, I know he's good, but like, does he have a strat? Does he have something in mind?
But I think... So Peter, I watched a game of Classico maybe 9 months or 10 months ago. Back then, Pango was really dogshit. Pango is still pretty mediocre. And in that game, he went Pango 3-star and won against a strong field. And I think that is one of the advantages you have when you're as good as him, is that you don't need to go for any strat. Like, strats are not what you're looking for. You're looking to play what is strongest, which might mean that you're exactly not playing a strat. So while his board might not make a lot of sense now, it will make sense at some point. He also has, I think I saw Shaco, maybe? He has Shaco as well. Shaco and Arc Warden, right? So he can just go Shamans easily. And you see like this random ass Arc Warden board. I don't even know who he's fighting here.
He's got like double mag,
Rush.
double Chen.
Yeah.
Right, so he's got the Arc Warden and like illusion units.
Exactly.
Or
And
duplicates, right?
As I've said a lot of times, I think especially when you're playing Arc Warden, I think Centaurs are so good. Because the extra charge and the extra stun from the Magnus, it just goes, it does so much work for your other units being able to do damage.
Yeah, maybe I'm sleeping on Centaur too. I feel like he is not that great of a unit, but I mean, he's putting in some work on Classico's board for sure.
I can, you can, if you watch some of my old Warrior Guard videos on YouTube, you will see games where one Centaur will literally kill the entire enemy
I remember,
board.
I thought he just got nerfed. I thought he was like not that good anymore.
He got nerfed, but he is still, if you look right now, you should be able to see the damage on the board, on the left side, if you check El Clasico's board. You will see that the Centaur 2 did more damage than the Anti-Mage. And the Anti-Mage has Kaya. Just want to point that out. That's Anti-Mage 2 with Kaya and the Centaur. The Centaur is also boosted by 2 Harpies, right? But even without Kaya, Centaur actually did more damage. Like, you would actually want to push the Kaya and the Shaco on the Centaur here for damage purposes.
I haven't looked at Butcher's board in a minute, but he's got the Lena, you know, the Lena Harpy strat with the spell Prism. But
he got Prism nice.
But
Prism
looks like he's
Sky 3. The issue with this is, while it is a good board, you have things you just lose hard to. For example,
he needs to get level 7, and then he can get the 3 Harpies out there.
Yeah. But still, the issue is, even with Harpies, right, you only have a select amount of units you can hit with your Laguna Blade. There's no Grimstroke anymore, so you can't, like, hit 12 units at one point. And Arc Warden spawns units on the board, right? That really messes you up.
I see. So when you see Arc Warden as like one of the legendaries, you're like, I don't know about this Lena strat.
Yeah, for sure. I would be very, very much thinking that it could be something that is not going to be super sustainable to go for.
Yeah, like, of course people are going to play Arc Warden, right?
And
so like,
exactly, and if Arc Warden is in the game, you know he's getting played. Like, and if you get Necrobook on Arc Warden, it's like what 8 more units that you have to Laguna, and Laguna always targets the lowest health units, right? So
all right, so Classico's going to kill all the Lobies, and then is Yuang with this Meepo SF just going to AoE down all the Arc units and win?
maybe it depends, because one thing that Meepo SF is really weak against is centaurs. Because centaurs run you over, so you don't get the initial stun off. And if there is any way to get mana on the Magnus, he might RP you before you do anything.
Okay. All right, well, Butcher just broke the win streak off the first place guy, which kind of helped salvage his game.
It does.
You got a mango. You got a mango from losing. He's going to get a mango from winning. He's going to get level 7. He might be able to find his third Harpy. Right. He could maybe salvage this into like a top 4.
There is ways. I will say one thing: he does not have a single Kess. He doesn't have the third Harpy.
Oh, he'll get it. He'll get it. It's coming.
Hopefully, but I imagine he must have rerolled. Like he must have had one that he didn't get.
He was out of gold for a while before he like kind of started getting a couple mangoes.
True. And yeah, and he's 9 HP, and I think he gets
tough.
Dumped by Classico, but we will see. Classico also still has wheel, by the way. Timer's board is a Kier board, also good. Oh my! These are the kinds of boards I like. Just playing like a Kier Arc Warden.
Those are dirty. The beast,
yes.
Yeah, the Arc Warden, Kier beast. Good times. That's one where you just like lose like 40 HP and you're like, I can't believe this is happening. Yep. He just needs like a Zeus, you know, a couple of Zeuses.
Iris is really playing for something, believing. Yeah. Oh man, no, the Ogre Cap anti-mage.
Do you like Timer? He has his Gleipnir on his Snapfire instead of Arc Warden.
Yeah, and Kildog is making a good comment here that Timer's board is kind of outdated. And this is true. This is more like a board that was really, really like this board was stronger like half a year or a year ago. But it is still a good board.
Look at Shyrus' board. He had Golden Mango, but look how much damage he was about to take.
Butcher's out. Lost to Classico.
Oh no.
Called this. One thing that there is with the Arc Warden right now is that Ringmaster's in though. And it's a Ringmaster Druid as well. And Ringmaster Druid obviously means that it's very easy to get Ringmaster 2 against your boards. So, yeah, and Answer's actually here in a really, really, really good spot. He has... Trying to flick his courier. He has 7 tangos, so he's not dying soon. And he's playing 6 Orc with Warlock 2-star, with Bullwhip and Ringmaster. That's really, 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 really nice.
SF3 finished for Yuang. Yep.
The items on Shadow Fiend are somewhat good, but you don't have Dagon, you don't have Bloodstone, you don't have Spell Prism, you don't have like Refresher, you don't have one of those like super pop-off items. So, can go either way.
Oh, what in the world? Look at this guy's board. He's got the Snapfire Ogre.
Yeah, Shyrus is praying.
I think he's trolling, dude. That was not... I think he gave up. There's no way that's good. Ogre Snapfire against... Yeah. And he left the lobby.
Fixed damage on little Shredder.
Yeah. Well, you know. Taking a little break. Maybe a power shower. He's going to wash his face before the next lobby.
Always a good tip. So it's actually interesting here because Envy is playing items on Sniper. But again, if you look at the Chinese players, they don't play items on Sniper here. They put all of the items on the Wind Ranger. Probably even the Mask of Madness on the Wind Ranger, actually. Envy is obviously also a top, really, really good player. But it is interesting. I wonder, like, I'm kind of convinced that the items on Wind Ranger are better now.
Yeah, I don't know. It's hard to say, you know. I feel like it's like, I know in auto chess you're trying to like min-max all the time. Maybe it's, I feel like maybe it's like slightly, it's probably not that significant, the difference, but yeah, maybe it is a little bit better.
I think it is a little bit better because if you, the issue with Sniper is, if you check out his board next round, try to notice how much time he wastes with Assassination. It's like 1 second it takes to cast, right? And during that 1 second, none of your items do shit, right? Like none of your items do anything while you're charging your Assassinate.
He's still winning rounds, and he's got the most HP.
Yes.
So he's doing something right. And I don't know if you saw, but Classico just got annihilated by
Timer, yeah.
By Timer, yeah. He took big damage.
But you also see Classico is going for some weird saucy board here.
Oh, okay. Sven 2 centaurs. That could salvage.
Yep. And with Demon Hunters, right? He needs 1 more Demon Hunter, and he's playing 4 Demon Hunter. Maybe he's gonna replace the Harpies, because I'm not sure what they...
No, yeah, he's got to get rid of the Harpies, right? His carry is Sven now, not... I mean, he does have like the Doom, right?
The Doom, like, the Doom is nice. The Doom is nice. I think I would probably prefer like Naga or Elemental or Demon Hunters.
Oh, Timer's taking big damn.
Yes.
Might be dead.
Oh
god.
Yes, Syllable. I checked this earlier. If you check the base attack time of Sniper base attack time is 1.3. Base attack time for Wind Ranger is 1 second. This means that any attack speed item on Wind Ranger is just straight up just better than on Sniper. Because of how the attack speed works in DAC, right? Like it takes into account your base attack time. I mean, it's the same in Dota. So you would... I think items on Wind Ranger would be a significant amount better. Because it's not just the Assassinate, it's also more health, and it's better attack speed.
They need a DAC like demo mode where you can go in and test all the mechanics and items and interactions.
This exists for the developers and the people who like test the game.
Release it on the arcade. Let's go.
Release it on the arcade.
All right, here we go. Round 31. People are making moves.
Wheel for Timer.
He wants Chen 3, but he's not there.
He wheeled something.
Did he wheel Snap?
He wheeled the Snapfire, yeah. He loves Snapfire.
Oh, I guess he has 2 Chen 2s with Arc Warden. That's pretty good.
Orc.
Now he's got it.
Okay.
All right, just 2 orcs. A little casual 100 HP.
Yeah, I mean, it's triple Snapfire and triple Chen, and this is pretty good, but is it good enough is the thing. Also has Refresher.
Oh, yep, and he res the Chen.
Yep, the Chen.
Who res the Arc Warden? Who res the Chen? No, I'm just... The chain reaction. The Chen Arc Warden.
Does look like Ansys is in a very good spot, though. Oh, and Classico actually dying here, maybe? Loses his Mango to 6 Orc. 6 Orc is just crazy good. Also, Ringmaster 3. Yeah, this is probably it.
Well, he doesn't really have any synergies, right? He never did like 2 wizards. You know, he's just got like 3 warriors and 2 centaurs.
Yeah, Classico. Yeah, he kind of hasn't really found like exactly what he's looking for yet. Also, right now he's playing.
I was trying to tell you early game, you know, and you were like, "Oh no, he's the best. he's got a plan that none of us even see coming. Turns out he didn't even see his plan coming to fruition.
I think the big issue right now is the fact that this board with the Answers has with Refresher Warlock and then Ringmaster 3-star. Ringmaster 3-star is so annoying because no units are hitting any units. Like your opponent can't attack your units at all because of like 80% miss chance permanently on the entire board. Very, very strong.
Yeah, he also has a 5,400 health with 6 orcs.
Yep.
But he's losing. This the Rickies actually killed his warlock before he could get a spell off.
Crazy, actually. Meepo SF.
Does the hunters beat the Meepo SF?
Hunters are usually quite good against Meepo SF because you have Siren and Dusa, so you have 2 Naga. And also the hunters always focus down the lowest health unit in attack range, right? And since Warlock, at the beginning of battle, convert part of their HP into mana. If you mouse over Warlock, it says Warlock pieces convert 20% of their health into 40% mana when battle starts. You always begin focusing down the Shadow Fiend and the Enigma very early. We can check now. Huang is playing against them. The thing is, you can go for Elemental on Warlock. He is crushing. He's crushing. Very good items, I would say. Oh, El Clasico facing the 6 Orc again. Wait, was that twice in a row? No, it was... He faced them on 31 and 33. That's somewhat unlucky.
Yeah, I feel like when somebody gets like eliminated, I feel like they can like reset the like who you play next.
Yeah, it does. There is some weird works.
I played a game where like I played this guy who had like, you know, the Zeus 2 and did like 30 damage to me or whatever. I played him like 2 rounds in a row. Yeah, I was like, what the hell? I was like, my game was like kind of okay, right? I knew this guy was gonna be a problem, but then all of a sudden I'm just out.
Yeah, I've had the same thing happen, and it is one thing I wish they would change. Overall, I think there is a little bit... I do believe there must be some better way to do ordering also early game, because it does matter a lot. Like, you can face the same people, like you can face the 2 people who are win streaking over and over in the first 16 rounds, and you can just never face the 2 people who are priesting. Like, it can just happen, and that does have a huge impact. But it must be harder to do than I think it is, since it's working the way it is. Yeah, Answer's in a very good spot. Bill with 7 tangos. Envy also doing well here.
Yeah, I feel like Envy's just kind of like out of gas though. Like I feel like he's not.
Yes.
Like
he does have March. He does have March, and he does utilize items really well. But again, the most interesting thing to me is just that I know the Chinese players would play items on the Wind Ranger here. Yeah, and that's Killdog is saying in chat. Ring literally counters everything.
He's too busy grinding for that badge, you know? He's trying to get the badge this season. He can't be watching the Chinese replays.
True.
He's close.
Also, I'm surprised that Ansys has not found another druid rather than Rubik, because I would have removed Rubik and played like some random other druid, but I guess maybe hard for him to fit, and then play the Lesh 3, because Lesh 3 would be super good.
How's Lesh 3 not on the board right now?
Because right now if he played it, he would get 2 guards, but he could get like Willow.
So he needs to remove Rubik, yeah.
That's and Lesh 3 with 6 Orc is like so much HP as well.
Yeah.
Oh no! Wait, sorry. He can't do that because the Ringmaster's a druid. Oh.
Oh, so he just kind of fucked up, huh? Or like maybe he.
Yeah, maybe he did. Maybe he's just keeping it for like late game if he wants to switch. Oh, interesting.
Wow.
I guess he's kind of...
When the Ringmaster synergy works against you, it feels bad.
It does happen sometimes. Or Naga for Envy. Bell Prison. Not sure that's what he wanted. Bell Prison is okay on Sniper, but probably wanted something that gave damage or region.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I know the top two. You know, I feel like Envy's done.
Yeah,
what
it is gonna be hard for him.
He got Spell Prism for the sniper. He needs those Harpies again.
Yeah. And now Ansas has a new board against the Meepo SF. Centaurs for Naga. This is very nice. This is a good way to play against Meepo SF.
Gotcha. So abandoning the 6 orcs, right?
Yeah.
Which those were nice, but they weren't enough. So SF has crazy items though.
It does.
But the Warlock Bullwhip Golems are just murdering everyone.
So the interesting question is this: does he switch back against Envy to 6 Orc? This would be what you would do if you're like really top player, you switch back to 6 Orc.
Let's see. I mean, he is top 40.
There is a difference between top 40 and top 20 and top 20 and top 10 though. He sold the others, yeah. Maybe. I'm not sure he has the option to do it anymore. Going to.
He's trying to.
Yep.
He did it.
Yep.
This guy's good.
Yep, but this is what you would do if, like, this is what you would do. This is what you do. You really play the game well. Because the two boards interact differently.
Yeah, that makes sense. So he's basically got 2 strats.
Yep. And Envy is dead to the Meepo SF player. So the finals here is Meepo SF against 6 Orc.
Yeah, but he's gonna dump the orcs now, right? He's gonna go back to the centaurs and Nagas.
You basically completely ditch the the Chen here. Oh, he also has double Warlock now with the Arc Warden.
Very nice.
Yeah, and he's making the switch. This is very good. This is very nice to see people play like this. Because this is completely correct in terms of how you play. Like, you wouldn't do anything different. Maybe he would love to have 4 Centaur instead of 2, but maybe...
He still got 7 tangos.
Yeah, and he still has tangos. He has the Dagon on the Arc Warden. I would probably Dagon Lash over Dagon Arc Warden for the extra damage and Pulse Nova and the faster mana. But... Refresher, Hex, Dinkins, Greaves.
I think the Warlocks might be too much.
Yep.
That's a lot of golems.
So, you do have a player swung here. He was priesting that round? Wait, what?
Who was priesting?
The Meepo SF guy. He was playing 2 priests.
Oh, he threw an Oracle on there?
Yeah,
or one of his One of his units is a wheeled priest, right? Or
Yeah, the
SF.
Shadow Fiend. So I guess I'm not sure. Either way, what Huang wants to do here is add 4 elementals. 4 elementals can just beat things because you just freeze them up, and this is pretty huge.
Oh, is he swapping?
But he does not have any, like, he does not have Morphling, he does not have Tiny.
You think that's the only move here?
Hello, Soundwave. So the way it works is that if you get to 8 points, you need to win a game to be the one who wins. So yes, you do kind of need to play the next couple games. So you don't win by getting 8 points, but if you get 8 points, then you win if you win one more game. Does that make sense? I imagine you might be from Envy's chat asking. Well, he's going 4 priest here with the Shadow Fiend. I would much have preferred the elementals here, because he does not steal anything good, right? What does he steal? Steals 1 warlock. Oh, the 1 tide. That's no way near good. Not good enough. Is it? Wait, the tide hunter steal? One HP. Well, he knows that's not the plan. I have
Yeah, he
no
needs
idea,
something else.
Miku.
I mean, he's trying something, right? You know, he knows he can't win with the other stuff, so he's trying to pivot. But you know, you said he needs the elementals, right?
Yeah, I would much rather have elementals here. Elementals in Satyr sounds way better to me if you ask.
Oh, we're asking. You're the expert.
Yeah, he's...
I'm not even rook at the moment. I'm just a lowly bishop.
I don't think this is the play. This looks mighty sus.
What does he take over with his SF? Does he get
He gets the Tide Hunter, he gets the... one of the warlocks, the rightmost warlock.
The good one's got Gossamer.
Yeah. You got the Tide. You Full Staffed away, which means you do less damage.
Yeah, I always hate that about SF.
Yeah.
Force have SF, it's a little counterintuitive. This is over. It's over.
GG.
Alright, well, decent second place. Answers. The first player to be eligible to end the event if he wins the next game.
Yep. Oh, this music is... I forgot what I'm listening to.